You know, when women be a certain age and they, make comments about being selective about the men that they gonna deal with, it always be a bunch of dudes in the comment section that be like, you old though. Ain't nobody checking for you at this age. And that's not true. I know many older women who look very average, like a everyday 59-year-old, 60-year-old, 65 years old, be having good husbands. Literally have found that my whole life has changed kind of love in their older years. Social media be lying. Another thing I wanted to say that was just random and don't have nothing to do with the topic is y'all get me how y'all be talking about how Serena Williams done changed because y'all see a picture of her where her makeup look different. It's crazy. Like, just go to the woman Instagram and look at her Instagram. Yeah, sometimes the makeup be too light. Yeah, sometimes the light hit her face wrong. Sometimes they wash her out. Sometimes they take and re-edit her pictures just because they know it's gonna get the sheep going. But she's still brown. But anyway, back to the older black women. As a trans person, many times we're expected to take the men y'all don't want. We supposed to be happy with the scraps that fall off y'all table. You know, the stuff y'all turned down. And I'm just in this place in my life where I'm finally like, I like companionship. I like being in relationships. But I realize that a lot of beings that I would traditionally be attracted to, they've been conditioned for so long to see themselves as the prize simply because they have a penis. And back in the olden days when y'all was coming up, a lot of y'all was just looking for stability. You didn't care if he treated you like property. You didn't care if you didn't have a voice. That wasn't the design. That wasn't the setup. He provided, he protected, he gave you stability. That was it. He didn't matter if he cared what you thought. It mattered if he cared about your opinion, what made you tick, what made you happy. That wasn't what y'all was together for. And so now that evolution is happening and those things matter, when a woman has standards, y'all want to judge her and be like, oh, don't nobody want you at that age, but they will. Some women, they just done got to the point to where they don't need that as validation. And I'm at the point in my understanding, I feel like I contribute to the problem of enabling the beings that I attract when I accept them just because you attractive, just because you got a job, just because you decent, just because you're a decent person. You could be a decent person and be attractive and not really care about me, not really be invested in my thoughts or my dreams or who I am as a person. You could still be a decent person and not care about none of that. And so, like, getting to the point in life to where you say, I don't want to settle for someone who's just decent. I want to be with someone who sees me, not just with these eyes, but with this eye. They feel at home there. They feel empowered there and nourished there, not just because of what they receive, but because of what they contribute. Who sincerely centers me, who sincerely here to not only love on me physically, but love on me spiritually and emotionally. Not just for me to support their vision and their dreams and be the helpmate and the backbone to what they got going on, but for them to also be that for me. I have to accept that maybe I will spend the rest of this life, this incarnation, standing on business. So that in my next incarnation, because things didn't get this bad in one generation, so I can't expect for it to all be fixed in another generation. I get it. Because my grandmother used to always say, If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And sometimes you got to stand alone. So, I want to say this to all the beautiful beings out there who's standing on business. Even if that means you have to leave, go out the door single. Long as you loved on by family and friends and community, long as you haven't shut your heart off to love altogether and you receiving it in other forms and you feeling connected in other ways, I salute you. A man, a woman, lay lim, lay lur. Purple ones, rise later.